Hi everyone. So this is my number one lesson learned over the last decade. And this video is going to be about God. So if that conversation makes you uncomfortable, you do not have to watch this video, and I completely understand. But I am going to talk about God. So my number one lesson of my top 5 lessons learned is to put God first in my life. And so I can tell you, well, I've told the story before that when I was 15 years old, I had a very highly spiritual experience that made me believe that there is a God and that there is a Jesus Christ and that there is a Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit came to me and spoke to me when I was 15. And I will never forget that day, and I experienced it with one of my best friends. We experienced it together. And when it happened, I was, 15, so I was like, oh my. And I slowly turned and I looked at my friend and I was like, did you feel that? And she said yes. And so we both experienced it and we knew what it was. It was a beautiful experience. And I was reading a book probably 2 years ago where she had asked God to allow her to feel God's love. She wanted to feel God's love. And when I read that in the book, I spoke out loud to God and said, you know what? I want to know what your love feels like too. I would like to experience that. And I was reminded of that experience when I was 15 on that hill, that I did experience His love and I did feel what it felt like. And it was beautiful. And I'm not going to get emotional. But this year, something happened to me that was dark. Let's just put it that way. And my faith in what I believed was tested. But I never stopped believing in God through the whole experience. And every day, and in fact, several times a day, I was asking Him to please lead me to the right people to help me get through this. And He did. And once I got through it, He led me to the right people to help me heal. And for the first time this year, first time in my life, I questioned God. Why? Why would you let this happen? And I got the answers through a church that I joined this year. And I just want to say that my greatest lesson is to put God first in everything that I do. Whether I'm making a decision about something or I need help with something, I go to Him first. I start my day with God and I end my day with God. And there are times when, several times throughout the day, that I'm talking to Him. Because it brings me comfort to know that He's there when I need Him. And so that's what I wanted to share in this video, is that my number one lesson is to put God first. And I find value in that. Because we're here, our journey here is to discover who we were meant to be in this lifetime, who we're meant to be here, while we are making our way home. And home for me is going to be heaven. It is not going to be the other place. Just saying. And so I'm putting God first in my life. And that has been my most valuable lesson and my most treasured lesson. So thank you for letting me share that. And I'm so grateful that I've been able to do these videos, because I just want to share with people so that they can be inspired, and if they're going through the same thing, they can be inspired. And I just want to say that I love you guys, and thank you for letting me do this. Bye.